Did you manage to return to work?
Oh yes, I've gone. I went back to work. I had about 6 weeks, yeah, in total about 6 weeks off, and I went back to work. But when I went back to work, I decided to give up my role as it was, as a vacancy had come as for a practice secretary instead, and I had decided to take that with less pressure, less hours and less responsibility, because I still wasn't, I was on the height of the drugs still and wasn't well. And I thought I wasn't being fair to the people I work with.
Do you think that was the best decision for you?
At the time it really was. It took a lot of pressure off me, and just working 3 days a week was a lot better than doing the hours I was doing and the extra and everything else. That was the best decision for me.
And how's the work going now for you?
At the moment, I would say it's I'm just finding it very easy, if you know what I mean. I'm finding I'm looking now for more things to do.
You want a few more challenges.
A few more challenges in my life. But on the other hand, having had cancer and having this cancer, it's made me think about life in general and thinking, well, there is more to life than work. You know, enjoy my life with my family and what have you, and doing things, and that is the better way for me to go, I think.
It's helped you look at your priorities again.
Well, most definitely. I look at life in a very different view now. You know, there's always a lot of people a lot worse off than you and everything else, and I cherish every day that I have with my family and my friends, and being able to just feel normal and get about and do things I enjoy doing that I couldn't do before. Like love of cooking. I really enjoy cooking, always cooked, and for a lot of months I didn't want to eat anything, so I wasn't interested in cooking. In fact, my husband took on that greater role for a lot of the time, otherwise I don't think he'd have got anything to eat, poor man.
So you've taken back that, you know, that love of cooking that you had at one time. And
control. I mean, he did an awful lot around the house and everything else. In fact, he took control of most things, and I just let him, if you like, because I felt so dreadful. I just didn't have the energy or the thought to do it. So, but now I'm getting my life back and doing it my way. The way that we always do it is my way.
Is there anything you're still held back from, or do you feel that it's a good balance now?
It's a good balance now. Now that I suppose, in a way, sometimes you talk to my husband, he would say to me, he says, I'm overly enthusiastic about doing things now. I find I get greater delight from doing things, you know, things that, or see more in normal things that probably you didn't see before. You take greater pleasure in the smaller things in life and what have you, you know. Everything's a bonus to me, you know. And probably have more empathy with a lot of people and patience than I probably did in the past, you know.
Yes.
Because to me, whatever anybody feels, no matter how they feel, to them if it's a big deal, it's a big deal. How small or how big it is, you know.
Definitely, that's a good way of looking at it. Yeah. And would you say that then, overall, there are positives that have come out of this whole experience?
Oh yes. It's made me reevaluate what is important in life and things like that, you know. Just being able to get up and feel good in the morning, you know, not having to drag yourself out of bed and do it because you have to, do it because you want to.
Yeah.
And there's something to look forward to doing that day, something you want to do, you know. That is, to me, is a great positive.